Kemi Badenoch has not given up on this Nigerian thing. She has gone ahead to say that she cannot support a country that she cannot support a people migrating into UK who do not like Israel. So me, I'm wondering what they now asked her. So Nigerians do not like it. She said no, that the northern Nigeria they do not like Israel. So she talked about certain things, and every interview she went on, she talked about Nigeria. They'll ask her a question, she'll talk about Nigeria. She talked about how corrupt the Nigerian police is. That she now said the one that shocked me was when Kemi said Nigerians are poor, like a country that is very poor. You call Nigeria a country that is very poor. Nigerians that they are the highest people, like in Africa, they are the highest that come with school fee in pounds to come and school in the UK. Kemi Badenoch, you call them poor. Several interviews you made, you call them poor. That they are poor people. So if you give a poor man gun, you have enabled him to unalive people at will. She talked about how Nigerian police stole her brother's shoe. You know, as in very derogatory things. Like from when Kemi was much younger, you ask her a question, she's on about Nigeria. And people are saying that the Brits are also noticing that Kemi is trying to downgrade her own country just so that she's just trying to downgrade her country so that they will give her prime minister. She's, skimming her way to go into become a prime minister. But I think that there are better ways for you to go about this whole thing. It's not by trying to look down on your country that will make you get what you are looking for. That's my honest opinion about this Kemi Badenoch issue. It's my honest opinion. So why do you think that you need to talk down on your issues? Like, you need to talk down on your own country in that manner if you have issues to respond to Shettima was saying he's proud of you. Me, I'm not a supporter of Shettima. If you have followed me long enough, you know this. I'm not a supporter of Shettima. So whatever it is Shettima is having with you guys, that's Shettima's own. I'm not in support of Shettima. So if you guys do not understand that what Kemi has said is wrong, see, you can actually talk about, if you said some Nigerians are poor is a different thing. For you to say Nigerians are poor, like straight up, no, they are not trying to mince words. Like you talk about the Nigerian police that they are corrupt, say it. But don't you say because for a country that is poor, how the people in the north do not like, see, all those things is not what they asked you. Like the person narrating it was saying, he said Kemi is just indirectly telling the British people that this is what you made of us as Nigerians. You forced people to be together who had no business being together, because a lot of people have said that they are not supposed to bring the Hausa, especially the Hausa Fulani people and the Igbos and Yoruba, merge them together. They are supposed to be different countries entirely, or decide on who they want to merge with. That this is a forced marriage. They used to call it Nigeria is a forced marriage. So my own is, why will Kemi at every given opportunity use this as a problem, forcing all those things into her conversations, even things that they didn't ask her, she forced it into her conversation. And I look at this whole thing to be very, very annoying and demeaning. Your own country, you don't like it, fine, we are not forcing you to like it. We don't even want you to like it. But for the fact that you went all out, to bring in Nigeria on every conversation, is you beating below the belt. It's seriously you beating below the belt. Like, you don't ever see anything good in what Nigerians are doing or saying. Most people will say, hey, leave Kemi alone. Yes, if we are to leave Kemi alone, she should also leave Nigerians alone. And somebody says she doesn't believe in Nigeria. She knew she adopted country Britain created Nigeria for their exploitation. What they're saying is she accepted Britain, but she has forgotten that Britain, created Nigeria for their exploitation. She might be a tool to help indigenous people to achieve self-determination. Exactly. What's your opinion? This one, because she said I'm Yoruba, I have nothing in common with people from the north of this country. The Boko Haram were Islamism is practiced. UK Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch, and people have really, really said, Kemi, you have spoken your mind. What is all this Boko Haram issue dragging? Now you are bringing in Nigerian police. You don't believe. So many interviews that Kemi has been called to do. She says them. She constantly brings down Nigeria. Okay, now you're talking about, she says she believes in British police officers. She will say that because, and she even said that if British police officers are not living up to expectation now, it's as a result of too much work on them. So, Kemi, you could make excuse for UK police, but you cannot make excuse for Nigeria. Come out and denounce being Nigeria. It's better. Come out, denounce being Nigeria. It makes more sense than all this back and forth you are going through, all the rounds, just because you want to be a prime minister. Somebody say it's good it's coming from people of high profile. This one say, I believe you 100%. This other person say, Kemi Badenoch, Kale or Moro, you are really speaking up for Nigerians. I love your courage and confidence. This one say, love from... That person is saying that because they're talking about the south. They're talking about the north and the west. That's not supposed to be. She's talking about... This one say, I love her, I hate her. She said the truth. This person said the cracks are beginning to show. But the truth is the same Britain she is affiliating with are the same people that colonized Nigeria, right? They are the ones that put the structures the way they are. And they know they are still benefiting from it. So why is she making it look like the Britain is all good, okay? And then she made excuses for the UK police and said she cannot say same for Nigerian police. But in the same UK, London, the kind of serious robbery that takes place in broad daylight, you cannot even... Okay, so there are no police officers there. What they were doing in those days that they were able to clamp down crime, they no longer are able to do it. So what are we talking about? This one says, I'm Igbo, but I love this beautiful woman for her sincerity. Yes, she said this sincerity, but it's not every interview they call her that she'll go there and be bashing her country. Can you call Nigeria a poor country and you expect another country not to call your... So it's better for her to denounce her father, because as far as she's concerned, her parents are Nigerians. If they buy tomorrow, they'll still bury them in Nigeria. So what are we talking about? No matter how much, it's good to criticize what some people may have done in your country, but to generalize a whole country is really very bad. People have said Kemi should stop. The Brits don't even trust Kemi. Kemi Badenoch is not trusted by most Brits because they believe that a person who can talk down on her own biological country can do worse to an adopted country. That's their mindset. If you watch most of their live streams, you watch most of their videos, you will see it. Just like me, I don't believe in Nigeria anymore since 2020 when God opened my eyes to see the truth. I am Yoruba and I registered this in the British census as the country of birth, Yoruba nation. And this one said, I thought I could only leave an Igbo woman. I am in love with Kemi. I thought I could only leave. He wanted to say love. This one say truth. Kemi has nothing in common with North. Divide Nigeria and save. Okay, so apparently Kemi is pushing for the division of the country, but she should have been calling out the North, not saying Nigeria, because the people outside do not know the difference. They know Nigeria is Nigeria. So when you are coming to call out Nigeria, and you constantly, if you want to call out the North and you constantly call Nigeria, it shows that you are complicating issues, and then you make the small countries that are not supposed to talk to us disrespect us. It's well, sure. So basically Kemi Badenoch is overdoing it. All her interviews, she must mention Nigeria. Even the one they asked her a question about UK, she must put in Nigeria. So yes, she replied Shettima in a very horrible manner, but it's not just about Shettima. It's the fact that she keeps generalizing and calling Nigeria. That's my own problem with her. As for Shettima, I don't have anything they want to say about Shettima or any politician in Nigeria. Is their business, but not with politicians. I can't stand with politicians, but Kemi should stop generalizing. That's my own challenge with her.